Alrighty, let's see. I actually need to move the mic a little bit closer. Come here, child. Okay. Oh, good evening. Hope everyone's doing good. And today, just getting back to this 2-page spread. Still feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. And you know what? That's okay. That's what I'm telling myself. But I think I'm gonna do a little bit more see what that does for us. Sick. I like that. I like that better. That's more nighttime-y. That'll work. That will freaking work. And then I'm back to my brush pen, up to the fill layer. Very I was just over at Sid Coletti, his stream. Also dropped the Hammer 2, their stream. They're solid guys. They're really nice. Been really nice and kind to me. And they're nice to everyone who's, who hops on their streams as well, and it's just a good time. So I definitely recommend hopping over, checking them out if you're so inclined. I'm sure they would love to have you on along with them. Oh no, look at this, it's so messy. But I was also doing this while I was at work today. So yeah, it was gonna be messy. It was always gonna be messy. This finger's kind of weird, but you know what? I'm practicing something. I'm practicing saying screw it and just get rolling with it. I think sometimes I'm too good at doing that, and it is problematic. But when it comes to things that I am getting stuck on, I just gotta be able to let it go. Let it be what it is, let it exist. Bill Powerless is having a show tonight up in yeah, he's having a show. He's probably one of my best friends of all time. Just an awesome dude. And yeah, he has a show up tonight. I was gonna go to it, but I just felt really heavy today because I've been having a hard time with my streaming schedule, just like being consistent. And then I've been just really tired. Just really tired. Lots of stuff going on. And been feeling really disconnected from my higher power, which is a big red flag for me, because that's my lifeline. I can't survive without without that connection. So just kind of took tonight. I spent a little while in the Artist's Way, which is a great book, absolutely incredible book. Sort of like a recovery program for. Is my audio good? Because my broadcasting software has sort of frozen. I'm loving the music though tonight. This is awesome. Looks like the video's working. I hope the audio's okay. Anyway, whatever. What's going on? Oh, that's why. See. Maybe the pencil? Maybe I'll use the... that's not working. Halftone stamp. No, stop. There you go. Toner grit. Ooh, I really like that. That's cool. That is like totally cool. Sure. Light coming from above a little bit. In that case, I'll just make down here a little bit darker on the weapon. Make that really dark. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm digging that. That's cool. I like it. Oh boy, Streamlabs is struggling. Too much going on all at once. Bummer. Frame background. Ink fill 3. I'm okay with that. What brush is that? Because I really like it. Halftone stamp, probably. But enough about my random musings on my brushes and whatnot. No, gross. How are you doing? I would love to know. And I hope that you are having a great Thursday evening. And my computer is so frozen I can't change the music. Whoa. Whoa. Crazy. Come on, friend. You can do it. Come on. Oof. There it is. Hey, Legend StarCraft. Thanks for hopping on over. You're a gem. Let's turn down the music a little bit, because it's a little too loud. There we go. That's better. That's better. Legend StarCraft, thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good night. What's going on? What's going on? That's a great question. Thanks for asking. Not much. We're just working on this 2-page spread for the comic. This is the inciting incident of our plot. And it's a very important moment for our main character. Very important and traumatic moment. Traumatic moments usually are fairly important, whether we like them or not. Well, I guess, I don't know, can you have a positively traumatic experience? I don't think so. At least that's not how I perceive drama. So right now I'm just tracing the silhouette of our character so that I can fill, basically just put a layer of, oh no, well that's fine. Put a layer of white behind her, like so that it separates her from the background and makes all of the hard work on the stylizing of her figure and form and etc. and whatnot. Pop. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You know what? I'll work with it. That's fine. Yes, that's fine. And then what else is going on? Well, that's, I don't know. What else is going on? Just working. Working. And I tried drawing at work, sort of like in between working with clients and stuff, and that actually works surprisingly well. I'm going to try to keep that tradition alive, but my iPad was almost dead, so I only had time to do a little bit of it. But I pretty much did all the line work for this panel with the gun at work, which is pretty awesome. I definitely did not think that I'd be able to be that productive with the drawing. Ooh, very nice. You can have a positive traumatic experience if you can help others going through similar situations in the future. Well, you would always have the trauma though. Yeah, kind of thinking about it, it's like, wait. Yeah, no, I think, I mean, I'm a big believer in, well, in the line in the big book that says, no matter how far the scale we had gone, we found that our experience could benefit others. Yes, 100% true for anybody. And that's also why I'm like drawn to comics, is because I just believe, like, one of the things I believe is that like my story is the most valuable thing I can share with people, with really anybody. And that is the most valuable thing that I have to contribute to the human race, is just my story and my experience, strength, and hope. And comics is just a great way to share it, in my opinion. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I hopped on over to Sid's stream for a little bit before I kind of got distracted and was like, oh, I was going to stream. Like, I should do that. I should go do that. And I don't know why it does that. It always does this weird little jiggity jig down to the edge of the panel. I don't know why. It's like a setting that I need to anyway, whatever, not a big deal. But yeah, it's good stuff. Oh no. I for a long time I would just be like, oh no, I messed it up, like I have to restart. And then now I'm like, wait, I don't have to restart, I just have to close the circle and do another one. It's not a big deal. Just little things like that make life so much better, because it's like, oh, everything's gonna be okay. Wow. Boy, I really do love the texture on this. But stop. Little alarm going off there. Halftone stamp? Yeah, it's the halftone. Halftone stamp all the way. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Tree grit? Maybe? No. Layer 3. What's layer 3? Ah, that's my fill layer. I want to be on the frame background layer. Whoa. Have you had any... Are you finished with the hydraulic line routing yet on that crane? I guess you said you mostly work on it on Saturdays. Whoa, what's going on there? That's such a nice feature. Because of the weirdness with the panel edge snapping, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. The only other thing I need is effect lines. Excuse me. Fix layer 4. That's not what I said. Fix, whatever. No, the power cables. No hydraulic line replacement at the moment. Oh, we haven't finished yet. Had to order a bunch more. Oh, dang. Oh, they were power cables, not hydraulic lines. Okay, gotcha. Dang. That's always the worst. Yeah. That was like because I owned and operated a mobile bike repair business for a few years, and the bane of my existence was replacement parts and like inventory and, you know, managing minimum order requirements and shipping, and just like, I know it's probably not even comparable at all to a big diesel operation like what you're a part of, but I just hated that. I just hated the dependence on, you know, these parts that would take forever to get back. So, and then I guess the worst part was being the guy who had to like be on the phone with the customer being like, yeah, like we had to buy this thing for your thing, and they're like all upset because they're like, it should have been done like a week ago, and you're like, well, yeah. It takes a week to ship stuff, so that's where we're at. It's just the worst. Effect lines, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing effect lines. I don't know if that's clear enough. Oh, I can relate. We ordered a replacement part for a pallet jack that broke 4 months ago. Oh no, and it was the wrong part. Oh, that hits me where it hurts. I cannot tell you how many times I've done that. Oh, it's the worst. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh my gosh. The rage. The rage. I feel it. Okay, what's happening here? Are you snapping to some ruler? Don't snap to the ruler. Ha! Yeah, that worked. It worked. I don't know if that's very clear that she's like trembling. It's supposed to be like kind of trembling. I don't think that's clear enough. Let's try. Actually, let's just try this. So I already made all those marks. Might as well use them. Let's just try to use them better. Yeah, I think that reads a little better. Hopefully. I actually went and got a quote for a brand new electric pallet jack just so we can have a backup. Don't know when the original will ever get fixed now. Yeah, seriously. Seriously. Oh my gosh. That's just that's just heartbreaking, honestly. Brutal. Brutal. All right, should we move on to this panel, save before anything wonky happens. Yeah, I believe it. That's amazing. Great. Okay, clothing. I'll just say like object actually. Object. All right. I'm just gonna draw what I have here and then not worry about it. Instead of the absurd presumption that it has to be like even remotely perfect is not helpful. Legend StarCraft, do you have any plans for the weekend? What do you like to do when you're not being a like bad A working on giant cranes and stuff? A number of the clients I work with Love big machinery. Just love it so much. They would be so hyped to just follow you around for a day. Okay. Deviating a little bit from my sketch here. Well, the biggest, oh, here we go. I just bought a Nintendo Switch. Solid. I plan on playing it most of the weekend. That's awesome. The bigger stuff is, the easier it is to work on. Working on my own cars is the worst, honestly. Oh, that's interesting. I can see that. I could see that, because you have a lot more room. Probably like... Yeah, that makes sense. And I don't feel so bad about griping about my bicycle difficulties. Obviously a car is harder than that, but anyway. Anyways. Don't need to shortchange the pain. What games are you gonna play? I've had several people say, like, my life is not complete until I play Breath of the Wild and the new Pokemon, the open world Pokemon. I hesitate because I'm pretty sure I would just like lose myself completely. It's kind of like with Skyrim. It's like I never bought Skyrim, and there's a good reason for it. I'm such an obsessive person when it comes to that stuff. I mean, I think it'd be more like maybe like that, a little more. Maybe just a feeling, an inkling that this might be a little bit. Anyway, a little bit different. Whoa. Breath of the Wild is definitely on the to-do list. Solid. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Oh, I haven't heard about that one. That's cool. Is that reading? That reading? That making sense? Maybe. Maybe. Just gonna do the outline of the holster here, and then I'm gonna use a hack for the weapon. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just practice drawing it I'm sure I'll be drawing this weapon many, many times as the days and months and years go on. It came out in '93. Oh, that's probably why I don't remember it. That was a few years before I was born. I don't have a great memory, so playing A Link to the Past now after not playing it for 15 or 20 years will make it feel like a brand new game. Yeah, totally. I was playing Ocarina of Time for a while. It's just a classic. Like, my wife loves Zelda so much. I'll save that for the effect, for its own layer as an effect line. Alright, cool. Looking good. Yeah, I can dig it. Let's do the hands. I definitely want to Ocarina of Time again too. One of the best games ever made, in my opinion. Yeah, seriously. It's just like, just the story, so good. It is so good. It's just amazing. I'm trying to emphasize the digits of the fingers so that they just look more fingery. Also want to be drawing fingernails because fingernails are a thing. Whoa. I don't love that. I think one of the things I would love to learn how to do, like, better, well, just learn how to do, period, is, ooh, here we go. I think the girlfriend wants to play the newer Animal Crossing. I kind of want to check that out too. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things. I mean, I don't know if I've just seen a lot of things out there of like people playing it and really liking it. I don't even know what the premise of that game is, but my wife and I also play, what's it called again? Harvest Moon. That, so many hours sunk into that game. It's great. And maybe the new Pokemon. Yeah, I was never really a Pokemon. I mean, I did Pokemon cards and stuff as a kid. But I never really, like, was, like, super into it. The most into it I've ever been is during the Pokemon Go era. I think era is an appropriate word for that period of world history. Okay, that might be a little dramatic, but you get me. I'll never forget just how many people were just out walking around getting freaking, like, hit by cars and crap. Like, oh my gosh, it's kind of scary, honestly. notices started coming up in the app of like I still have all mine. Oh my gosh, all 151 Gen 1 cards. That's insane. Oh yeah, totally. The Game Boy Color Pokemon games are top notch. Like, you just, ugh. I think the only thing that could compare nowadays is an open world version. Like, the fulfillment of what Pokemon was always meant to be. But the Game Boy Color, amazing. I think it's Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire, or maybe it was Emerald. I don't know. One of those three was like my favorite. Pokemon Go is the sole reason I won't text and drive, game and drive, and try not to answer calls while driving. Almost hit someone. Yeah. Relatable. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I understand. My hands are a little kind of creepy. I have a very creepy vibe to them. I'm not necessarily opposed to that, but I think it might also, it might be in part be because of, did I draw fingernails on that? Yeah, I did. Dang. But I didn't on those hands. I'm gonna try not doing it and seeing what happens, because I kind of like it better with this brush. No, that's fine, whatever. Kind of a goofy shadow on that one finger. The girlfriend says hands are hard to draw. She's an artist too. Hands are hard to draw. Thank you, legend girlfriend. I think that's appropriate. I'm sure that she's a gem. Tell her that I'm sure that she's a gem, because you're also a gem. And please tell her she's listening. Oh, shucks. Hi. Oh, man. That's awesome. Thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Legend girlfriend, if you have any tips, then please. I don't know what I'm doing. I am a noob. A class 3 noob. Don't know what that means. I don't know what it means either. Just roll with it. It's fine. Ooh, I like that. I really like that. Kind of that heavy edge. She's watching her own streams, but can't hear both. Oh, she can hear both. Okay, gotcha. That's cool. That's cool. She says she just prays and hope it comes out right. Hey, me too. That's amazing. Me too. So, interesting story. Speaking of prayer, today I was, no way you're a noob at this. I can't draw to save my life. She went to school for graphic designing, so I think she's pretty good. Yeah. Let me get close to the mic just to emphasize. I've only been drawing for 1 year, and I feel like a fool 90% of the time. Yes, that is the truth. That is the truth. My friends who are graphic designers, you know, and I guess this is the cool thing, something that has absolutely saved my life, is I have a friend who's a graphic designer. Bill Powerless, actually. He streams on Sunday nights doing dope music based on addiction recovery also, so you should check him out. Check him out, because he's awesome. Anyways, he's been a huge source of encouragement and just like positiveness in my artistic transformation. And I will forever be grateful for his support and his like willingness to believe in me when I didn't believe in myself. And I've had a number of people express that to me, and that's been like really kind of life-changing. And I'm just so grateful for those people who have helped me keep moving, you know? But yeah, hands, brutal. Absolutely horrendous. Sometimes. Most of the time. Okay, fine. All the time. What is going on here? I can't tell if I'm Discord. Oh, there it is. That's just my little timer. My timer that sometimes works. Whoa, we're up to 5 viewers. That's wild. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining. It is 9 p.m. where I am, and we're just having a jolly old time doing line art and chatting about hands and how hands are hard to draw because they are very hard. Alrighty. Where am I doing? Next. Aha. Cool. We cool. Yeah. Think so. Well, almost. Just realized that there needs to be a little bit of space for her shirt to kind of fall so we see the inside of that jacket. Oh, that's awesome. Well, thanks. Sorry, I missed the context of that comment. What's awesome? I hosted your channel from mine, trying to figure out all the commands I can do. Not that I've ever streamed or anybody would follow over from mine. Oh, cool. Well, shucks, thanks. That's cool. That is very cool. The support you got from your art friend. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yeah. That was real nice. He's a great guy. He is a great guy. Did I tell you, did you hear what happened with my mentor just a few weeks ago? This is juicy. It's really juicy. If so, I'm just going to tell you anyway. Yeah, there you go. I'm listening. Perfect. Let's get up. Yeah, inside of that jacket again as it's coming out to the collar right there. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. That's good. So, here's what happened. So, my last meeting with my art mentor, he's a studio artist in LA, which means that he does more like tactile art. He's about like physical stuff, and he does a lot of mixed media projects, and it's really cool because he'll take I think sometimes he'll use wood, and other times he'll just make a block of like resin, and then he'll like pour resin and in different colors and like mix it in different ways, and then he'll put that under a laser cutter, and then he'll do more layers on top, and it's like wild. It is really, really cool, just interesting work. And they're like small, like 2 feet, maybe like, I don't know, 18-inch by 18-inch squares, but just really cool. And anyway, so we're in very different genres. That's my point. And like very different worlds in, artistically. And he just kind of he like started giving off these really weird like vibes of just like, okay, so like, are we gonna be meeting again? Like, why are we doing this? Why are we meeting? Like, why do we need to keep meeting? And I just felt like a lot of the time just that he was a fan of setting really, really lofty goals. And anyway, so he was basically like, when are we meeting again? Or like, what are we gonna meet again? Like, why are we still doing this? And I was like, well, it felt like it came out of nowhere. I was like, well, yeah, I know. Why you gotta make it awkward? Exactly. It's like, what the heck? I was like, well, do you still want like my money? Like, why is this even a question? And then I asked him about my thumb because I've been having these issues, and he was like, oh, like, he gave some advice and was like, yeah, it's definitely worth looking into if you plan on doing this long term. And I'm like, bro, I've been paying you for a year to teach me crap. Like, we've had this conversation numerous times that like, I know what I'm getting myself into, and I want to like commit and pursue it. Like, why is this a question in your mind still? And it just made me feel like he's just saying like, you're just not gonna make it. You're not producing enough. You're not producing enough or fast enough or whatever. You know what I mean? And so I was like, frick, man. So I dropped him. Yeah. Which I'm like grateful for, but it's also been kind of weird not having that accountability that I do really well under that kind of condition. Yeah, he might have had something else on his mind. That's probably true. I'm sure he had his own stuff going on. But this, the signs were there for a while that things were just getting weird. So I tried to listen to the signs. crazy story about my bird. For whatever reason, he's decided that the corner of my apartment with our shoe rack is like his. He acts as if it's been his home for his whole life because he's so defensive of it. And he straight up attacked my wife and me both in our faces today because of it. And we both just were just like, we're done. Like, you need a timeout. So I left him in there for, I don't know, a couple hours. Brought him back out. And he was all being cute, being nice. And then all of a sudden he like flies down there. And I'm like, oh no, I go to get him. And he does it again. He just like straight up attacks me in the face. And we're feeling a little frustrated because we have tried so many different things to like help his behavior improve. Wow, he's like, my perch. Yeah, seriously. But it's funny because cockatiels are foraging species, so they like being really low, close to the ground, and like burrows and stuff like that. I don't know if they mate in like underground or whatever. I don't think so, but they like being on the ground and in like tight spaces. And so he got behind the shoes in the shoe rack and was just like having the time of his life, apparently. And just us walking near it was enough for him to be like all angry and going crazy. So yeah, we're trying to figure out what to do about his insanity because it's a little over the top. Hopefully he didn't cause any damage. Little punk. Yeah, for real though. No, he drew blood on my wife earlier today and she was pretty pissed. Sounds like he's got an obsession issue. I would agree with that. Obsession of the mind. I don't know if the allergy of the body is part of it as well, but it very well could be. Actually, it probably is. Did you tell him there's a 12-step program for that? I'll leave a note for him tonight. I'll give him time to mull it over. A little birdie big book. The image of that's just delightful. Thank you. Just delightful. What am I doing? Oh yeah. I should put in a fill layer here. I'm gonna save because saving's important. Yeah. I love your emotes, by the way. They're so cute. I don't feel like I'm very good at cute things. So emotes I feel very out of my depth. I've tried designing and drawing a couple emotes, and I just feel like I don't know what I'm doing at all. Maybe I'll commission them. I need to be focused on my comic anyway, instead of doing all my channel art and just like... Anyway. I probably will commission them. If you have any recommendations for an emote artist, let me know. Fill layer, that's what I'm doing. I get so distracted so easily, so fast. Honestly, thank you so much for coming over and hanging out. Streaming, I honestly love streaming when people are like around and interacting and just like being nice, being friendly. It's so nice. It is so nice. Am I not on the fill there? No, I'm not. That's okay. Let's get there. Wait, I think I did that already. Yeah, I think I definitely did that already. Here's what I'm gonna do. Sid's chat was fairly busy tonight, so I didn't know when I could get any words in. Yeah. Everset and Sassy Pandas, I absolutely adore them. The girlfriend made a couple animated ones for both ladies. Oh, nice. Oh, that's my girlfriend. That's what she's been doing lately. Oh, solid. Well, that's rad. That is rad. Come Q2, in 1 month, I'm going to be looking at my budget for the stream, because right now I'm paying for my website to be built, and that's a big chunk of change for me right now. But in about a month or 2 months, I'll be looking at commissioning emotes, commissioning probably like animated transitions and maybe overlay art or whatever. And yeah, so if she wants to send me a whisper with like her commission rates or whatever, that would be awesome. I will definitely. I don't have time to be like dilly-dallying, and I don't want to spend a lot of time on that decision. And I like you, so I'm sure I'll like her, and I like her work already, so she's hired in a few months. Am I on Sid's Discord? I sure am. Let's see. I was gifted a sub from a very kind individual. I don't know if I'm going to be able to maintain that sub, so I'm guessing I'll be kicked out in a few weeks. Birds are chatting. I was looking to see if you could hear them on the monitor, but I don't think so. Oh, is it this crosshatch? Is that what this is? No, but that is quite nice. I love the texture. These textures, I just love them so much. Speckle? Nah. Sure. Oh, good. She's on there. That's Rebby. Or you can DM me. I'm just Coop. Cool. I need to get to bed, Snowy. Thanks for the stream, and great job at the art. Well, Legend StarCraft, thank you so much. And thank you for enriching my night tonight with your presence. And yeah, just being supportive. I need it. I love it. I am extremely grateful for it. And go to bed, because that's important. And you know what? In like 10 minutes, I need to go to bed too. Well, I need to end the stream to start heading that direction. So that's a good reminder for me. have a good night as well. Oh, those cute little emotes. I'm excited. Hoping that yeah, I'll just do the hands separate. Oh no. Oh no. It's actually like really hard to do all of this in one line, because if I lift the stylus off the screen, then it wrong color. Stop. There we go. If I lift the stylus off the screen while I'm using the lasso tool, it doesn't work. It just automatically draws a straight line. Oh no. Well, that's okay. Just fill in as necessary. Yeah. Okay. All right. And for all those friendly people who are just watching from afar, I also want to extend a big thank you to you guys. It's totally okay if you're not chatting. Just your presence is an affirmation to me that like what I'm doing is cool. And I'm really bad at affirmations for myself. So I appreciate the help. Let's just decide on a texture for our bolster. Maybe we'll do a screen tone. We'll do maybe some sugar plum. Nah, cherry, no. Clover, thin clover makes a big difference. To be honest, I don't love most of these shapes for the screen tone. Actually, let's try the hearts. Let's see what the hearts looks like. Why did it do that? Why? Oh. I think I know why I did that. Looks the same as the squares, so that's not gonna work. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. To be honest, my strategy here is just spaghetti at the wall. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying a bunch of different things, and then whatever sticks, because just trying to figure out the style, you know. A lot of artists get all up in their head and freaked out about style. Something my mentor used to say before he was giving me all weird vibes was like style is kind of like a joke to worry about. Like early on, I'm still like a greenie, so to speak. And he's like, you're way better off just like focusing on doing the art and just letting the style take care of itself. Because yeah, it's like there, you know, every panel here is different. There are different stylistic choices, elements that I'm just playing with. And yeah, that's okay. It's gonna be like that for a while probably. Just figuring out how to operate in monochrome, which is new to me, and other good things. So tomorrow we will be doing, wow, today we almost finished 2 panels. That's awesome. It's actually like really rad. That's huge. That's huge for me.
Oh, well, what's coming for you? The world, Chico. And everything in it.
Yeah, it's really good. Really, really good progress today. Very, very grateful. Very, very grateful for the time and energy and willingness to sit down and do the work, even when I don't want to. And I'm always glad that I did. Speaking of which, if you're not familiar with it, Steven Pressfield's The War of Art is probably one of the best books, inspiring art books that I've ever... I mean, let me rephrase that, because I haven't read a lot of inspirational art books. So, probably one of the best motivational books I've ever read. I love it. It's amazing. And definitely deserves accolades. I should pull some quotes from there. Speaking of which, our quote feature, if you've never been here before, or if the reply command panel is not updated, which I don't think it is, you can type exclamation point quote, and we have about 16 quotes that will randomly generate. And it's great. You can add a quote with the command add quote as well. If you have favorite quotes from spiritual literature, inspirational literature, motivational speakers, whatever it is, you're more than welcome to add it, as so long as it is positive, uplifting, and helpful. Or funny. Funny quotes are also acceptable for sure. Clean funny though. Clean. Anyways, I'm getting a little loopy. Time for me to start heading to bed. So, I will look forward to seeing anyone who is able and willing to join tomorrow. We'll be streaming 7 to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, or I guess that's 9 to midnight Eastern Standard Time. And the plan is to schedule 2. I have 2 streams per week scheduled, and the idea is that I will definitely hit both of those, and then I will also be doing shorter streams in the morning and possibly more streams in the afternoon during the week, but that will just help me have the flexibility that I need to take care of myself while also remaining consistent on a schedule and still streaming more than the scheduled amount of streams or times or whatever, what have you. And yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow night, hopefully. If not, no worries. And big love, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye bye.